Hello, trading is closed on December 22nd, 2021. We always start with our disclaimer. So my trading plan for tomorrow, December 23rd. Please remember, I'm not predicting what happens overnight. I'm not predicting how we open. So my trading plan for tomorrow, and of course I can be completely wrong, and all trades should be at your own risk. Look for the pattern with the early low. Tends to be a rally day with a high in the final hour. We got that. The end of yesterday's trade, we said for a bull you need the rally to continue promptly, but if we get down smartly under this low, which we thought was plausible, that marked a possible end of the rally leg. Well, we didn't get a gap down. I said if we didn't, I didn't really have a call. And the bulls did what they needed to do. Just a reminder of what we said, bulls need to continue the rally. And if my count was right, we should drop probably steeply, but if not, something else should have been going on. I didn't have any call in that case. During the day, MEJT gave a signal here to buy, here a signal to sell. Those all worked. There actually were a number of places here I could have justified this rally leg being over. I don't think this is one of them. Usually when you start out with the low of the day early and the high of the first bar, high of day in the last bar, it means the rally's not over. Of course, there's always, if we get done smartly, that idea is killed, but that's a fairly reliable indicator that regardless of how we close, we should see higher prices tomorrow. Question is, how high, and is the all-time high going to hold? At this point, all I can say is it's threatened, because the next significant resistance I have is to recover all of the drop we had from the last high. Something else might show up too, I just don't see it. No mixed signals, let's get rid of that. Thursday's pattern has the early low, it could still gap up. Today's trade had a low day in the first 5 minutes, higher day in the last. Should lead to higher prices printing regardless of how we close. As always, you get done smartly, the call's killed before the open. We ran through a number of places where the high of the leg could have been justified. We're also entering one of the most historically bullish periods of the year, and that's going to make it hard for the all-time high to hold. But until it breaks significantly, it still is a reasonable place for a long-term high. So tomorrow has really low, but we should still see higher prices. Strongest period of the year is coming up, and it's going to be interesting to see if we challenge or break the all-time high. Until it breaks, it's a reasonable place for this bull market to end, and it hasn't broken yet. That is today's call.